Broadcasting live from the basement of a Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Just running from the pain in my heart. Into the arms of another, and for a while she made me feel alright. But in a crazy blunder, your love took me back under. Now I'm tied to those shackles and chains. Said don't cry for me, stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. Unwind, and now I'm right back from where it began. How old will I be when you finally set me free, and the sun shines on my heart again? Said don't cry for me, sweet Annalie. I love you and I want you, and you'll I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart.
Come on out, 1965, them boys were called upon. Fist fighting cowboys in them jungles of Vietnam. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. 19 years old, doing the bidding for Uncle Sam. Desert boots strapped on my feet, machine gun in my head. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Come on now. Strapped across my vest, 800 more, and I'm gonna pluck one in your chest. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Oh, 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 oh. Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker, so don't you never double cross me.
Wear a condom. We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of US Army WTF moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or US Army WTF moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Oh, shit. Hey, thanks for being here, King Smith, and telling me that I didn't turn my fucking mic on. That's cool. I was just going through the introduction. I'm Radar. You guys listen to the Smoke Pit, or you were watching the Smoke Pit, because I'm not very smart. It's whatever. It's my first night. New here. Whatever. Fuck it. So, like I was saying earlier, I want to thank everybody for being here, showing up tonight. It's Friday. Or fuck that, I wish it was Friday. It's my Sunday. It's Wednesday, April 30th, the day before payday. So I know it's what everyone else is worried about. So, hey, what's up, Keith? Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks, King Smith. Thanks for telling me my shit was shut off. Heath, thanks for having my back. Timothy Moore asks, what the fuck are we doing? Dude, I don't fucking know what we're doing. And I'm in charge of this bitch. We are hanging out. We're shooting the shit. We're chilling. We're having a good night, man. It's Wednesday. It's fucking, man, it's just one of them days. Let's see here. Grace Goodenough asked if that was Washington State. No, it's South Dakota. I wish it was Washington. Washington's pretty too. But that is Spearfish Canyon in western South Dakota. So, yeah. No, but everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. TZ is out one more week. She just became a grandma couple weeks ago, and she's still got a little bit to do with that and getting everything settled. So hey, I'm down. She can take as much time as she needs, man. She can take her sabbatical and do what she needs to. So, and I think next week, my oldest kid has surgery, and so I think I'm gonna miss next week. I just was thinking about that. So, and then 2 weeks from tonight, on the 14th of May, we are going to do Hobby Night. We're gonna do another institute of Hobby Night. And so I've got some new little planes and tanks to show off. If you have a hobby, if you play guitar, if you play fucking World of Warcraft, or if you play fucking anything, Magic the Gathering, name it, video games, and if you do carpentry, if you build race cars, if you fucking grow weed, I don't give a shit what you do, like in your spare time to get yourself out of your head, right? Whatever you do to keep your little dick skinners working, to shut this off for a little bit. Show us. Show the world what you do, because maybe that'll help another veteran. Maybe that will be something that somebody else can grab a hold of and do themselves that will keep them out of their headspace for a little bit where they need it. I know, like, and I have this, I harp on this a lot, right? So those of you who don't know me, I was wounded in Iraq in 2008. And when I got home and did all my shit, they put me in the Warrior Transition Battalion out of I was out of Carson, right? And the like one of the first things they gave us when I got, actually this wasn't even in Carson yet. This is when I first got like medevac back to the States. They sent me to Augusta, Georgia. And they had the dude there. They had a dude there that like would go around, some fucking old retired dude. At the time I thought he was fuck quack, right? I thought this dude was a fucking quack job, man. Cause you go around and he was like he was this really soft-spoken black dude. He was about fucking 6'8". Dude was massive, just fucking built like a brick shell. Super soft-spoken. Super like almost whispered, right? And he came up to me and he gave me this he started talking to me about the weather or fucking whatever. It was right outside the hospital there at the Dwight D. Eisenhower Hospital there on Fort Gordon. And he came up to me and he handed me this my bullshit for a minute, and he asked me what I did in my spare time. I said, I don't do anything. And he handed me this bag, right? And he's like, you get bored, do this. All right, man, thanks. I look in the bag, and it was a pair of moccasins, right? But they were like, you had to like sew them together and build them and shit. Well, I didn't know what he meant by that. I had no clue what the dude meant, right? And I don't know, I was having some really bad, that's just in a really bad way. And I woke up one night and I couldn't fucking sleep, and my roommate was my roommate was asleep. Just fucking, I was out of it, right? I wasn't away, and I put them fucking moccasins, and I try. I wish I took a picture of them because they were fucking disgusting when I got done with them. Those things did not look like moccasins when I got done with them. But doing the action of that, right? Doing the just sitting there with the piece of fucking leather and bending it, and you had to like get them wet and mold them and shit, and like stitch them all together. And it came with the stitching, and came with the needle, it came with all the shit, it came with instructions, it came with everything, right? It was just like moccasins in a bag that you built. I said, mine turned out mine were bad. Mine were real bad. One was like real small, one was like real big, and like all fucking lopsided and shit. But that wasn't the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise was to get me out of my head. And in that moment, I didn't know how bad and dark that my own head could get. Right? And so doing that, little fucking making some moccasins in my fucking barracks room at Fort Gordon, Georgia, probably fucking saved my life, honestly. And so, like, the things that we do for shit, right? It doesn't have to be like Richard just said, race car driving isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle, right? Right? I get that. And see, and that become like, okay, look at things like bowling or golf or fucking motorcycle riding. Like all these things, right? They start out something that's fun to do for a little bit, right? And then, you know, you kind of meet people that have the same, I don't know, the same lifestyle in a way that you do, or you can relate to that person. If you go to a driver's meeting before a race, you can connect with those people in a different way than you can connect. It's kind of like being a veteran. We can connect with each other in ways that maybe people who aren't veterans can't. Right? I know sometimes I struggle with my wife, and I love my wife to death. I'm not bad mouthing her. I'm not saying, but sometimes I struggle with her to say how I feel or how I'm doing. Right? And it's nothing against her. It's just me having a problem being vocal. Right? And so I think it's the same thing when you get into a hobby, when you get into whatever it is. You know, if you fucking learn how to play guitar, right? And you go to open mic night and start fucking playing your guitar on the fucking stage, guess what? You're around other musicians, you're around other people who appreciate the music. You're in a different environment. Right? If you collect magic cards and you get together with a buddy of yours and start fucking playing magic, or get into a group or whatever, and this becomes a thing, right? Or whatever it is. And whether it's video games or collecting comic books or competitive even not even just recreational shooting. Going to the fucking gun show and buying a gun and fucking going out to the range and throwing some lead down range. Maybe you can help teach that little kid who doesn't know how to shoot properly. Sight picture, fucking sight alignment, all that shit, right? And so, like, whatever it is that you do, and maybe it's something that everybody knows. Everybody knows that building little planes and little tanks is a hobby, right? Everybody knows that bowling is a hobby, or playing fucking slow pitch softball, or whatever. There's all kinds of things that you can do that maybe you don't think about, right? Yeah, Key said, I want to get naked and start a revolution. Fuck yeah, dude, that's cool too. That's that. If that gets you out of your headspace for a little bit, absolutely. I'm down for that. Let's fucking go, man. I don't know if I want to do it naked because it's cold, but you know what I mean. And that's good though. I want people to share that shit with each other. And I want to have a place where people can do that. Right. And so in 2 weeks, on May 14th, we're going to have a little hobby show. And you guys can show your wares and show what you work on and what you do. It's a showcase for what you do, whether it be paint or draw or make music or fucking go bowling or make a race car or go fishing or camping or hiking or mountain biking or fucking there's all different kinds of things that you can do other than just get drunk and fucking feel sorry for yourself. Because I think a lot of us already have that handled. We can get drunk and feel sorry for ourselves all night. You know what I mean? And I don't want, and it's not saying that's not a way to cope either. But there's healthy ways to cope. And some things cost lots of money. Let's be honest. Some things have a very high barrier of entry, right? Take golf, for example. Okay? If you go to your local joint, go to a Shields or fucking Academy or wherever, name the fucking sporting goods store or Dick's, whatever, you walk in and say, I want to start playing golf. What do I need to start playing golf? And the dudes there's fucking eyes are going to turn into Scrooge McDuck gold coins. And you can walk out of that bitch dropping $5,000 on shoes and a shirt and a hat and clubs and balls and tees and fucking a bag and ball markers and all kinds of shit. Right, a towel. You got to have a fucking towel, apparently. You can drop fucking a lot of money if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative, dude. That's good for you. Good. Absolutely. Fucking do it. It's your coin, do what you want. Yeah. Oh, thanks, King Smith. Yeah, enjoy your vlog, buddy. He said whatever week you do your talents. It'll be not this upcoming week, the week after, the 14th. And if you got talents, fucking bring talents, dude. I'm down. Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass. Yeah. Or get on the internet, and now there's girls with big tits that play golf, and you can just watch those and learn how to be a better golfer. I just watch them, and I don't fucking get any better at golf, but they're big titties. That's good. But yeah, no, there's you talked to my neighbor, the accountant, probably a good golfer, huge ass. Nice. What's up, James? Thanks for being here, man. Hey, on the flip side of that, I announced it last week too, and in coordination with this, I started like a little Smoke Pit Discord channel. And James is the only one to join my little Discord channel. And I feel badly about that. Making money is my new hobby. That's right, King Smith. That's a good one. And see, and that's cool. Like, and you can, okay. Some people do shit like that. Or they turn their hobbies into ways to make money. Right? There are people right now, and I don't think I'm good enough, and I don't want to do this, But there are people who build like little planes and tanks and shit to do scale modeling, and they do commission builds for people. Like there's people that will be like, hey, my dad was in Vietnam and he flew on Hueys, and this is a picture of his Huey. Can you make me the scale model of his Huey? And then people can do that shit, right? So like, I mean, there's ways to make money, and they're like a couple weeks ago, or last time we did this, Coach was on, and he showed us how he like reconditions Jordans and shit, right? So like, so he'll like, there's ways to make money off this. Sorry, everyone's asking for a Discord link, so now we gotta pull it up. I don't want all this shit. Go away. Bam. Facebook. So I mean, there's all kinds of shit. There's all kinds of things you can do to make money too. Like, you know what I mean? Some people like they do art. Hey, here in town, in the town that I live in, right? And I live in a kind of a little podunk shithole little town. I'll be honest, a little mountain town, right? And like the coffee shops here, you can go around. And you can go around and like put your paintings in the coffee shop. People might buy them. So I mean, that's an option. Like, there's ways to make money with your hobbies. You know, if you get good enough at playing guitar, you can fucking go play in a little joint or whatever and hang out. And I don't know, like. Some people were like, oh, I had a buddy of mine who was like way big into like penny stocks and shit. And I don't know. It was cool. It was real cool. Sorry, I didn't know that my link has gone away. Let me try it again. Paste. Bam. Well, that looked good. That looks huge. Anyway, yeah, hook it up, join the Discord, and I want that to be a place where dudes can hang out, dudes and girls. I mean, fuck, people can hang out. Fuck, shoot the shit, whatever. If that link doesn't work, let me know. I'll see if I can reset it like sometime. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know, like. I don't know. I don't want to get all fucking sappy and shit, but I think that veterans especially, like, we get wrapped up in our own shit. Right? We get all wrapped up in our own fucking problems and shit, and we don't know what to do with it. And so that makes it hard to, you know, it makes it hard to cope with some shit sometimes. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to be that way. I don't want people to feel that way. I don't want fucking any of it. I want people to do what's right and fucking hang out. Hold on. This is going to take a minute because I got to... I'm going to... Hey, King, I'm going to share this in your group. And then that way I can share it on here. Bam. Anyway. So yeah. Yeah, join my Discord. Everyone join my Discord. Everyone hang out in my Discord. God, that sounds fucking... I don't want to be that dude. Hang out in my Discord. I don't want to be that dude. Copy link address. Try it again. Bam. Paste. Bam. Try that one. Anyway, yeah, I just want people to hang out. I want people to share their shit. Hang out. I don't know. I've been trying to, like, in my brain, in my little radar brain, like, trying to figure out why I still do this shit. I've been doing radio. I've been working with WTF Nation Radio since 2018. That one worked. All right, tight. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Go sign up for the Discord. And if you guys got ideas as ways to improve it, if you guys can, hey James, you're like the only person that's is like a member of it. It's like me and you, dude. It's the world's loneliest Discord server. It's got 2 fucking people in it. But anyway, I've been struggling. Like I've been doing this for 7 years. Between being a co-host and being a host. And I think when you do something for this long, like it wears on you a little bit. And as I decline physically, it's harder for me to be here. So I'm trying to find reasons to do that. And if I can help veterans, that's the whole reason I started doing this radio gig in the first place, was to help other dudes and chicks, help other veterans. What's up, Corey? Thanks for being here. So that's, I don't know. I want to find ways to give back. I want to find ways to help. And, that's a way to help. It's a way to help. So, yeah. So May 14th, I'll give one last plug. May 14th, hobby night. Send your shit to, if you're not friends with me with Radar on Facebook, it's WTFNR Radar. Fucking hook it up. Send me some shit. If you are friends with me on Facebook with my Radar page, that's cool. Send me some pictures and a little description of what you do. If you do something, if you sing, dance, fucking whatever, like send me a video of that and I'll play it. If you have static pictures of, hey, this is some art that I've done. This is me fucking fishing. This is me winning a race. This is me on my mountain bike. Fuck ever. Send it in. That Facebook profile there is my Radar one. Follow it. I don't do a whole lot on Facebook with Radar page anymore. I'll try to be better at it. That's one thing I've kind of decided I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to be a better host. I'm going to try to be a better person. I'm going to try to be better at all this shit. Right? So I'm trying to be better at the Radar page and sharing information and stuff. And feel free to get on there. It's kind of a pain in the butt for me, just like for messages. So if you message me and I don't answer back right away, because it's no longer like a Facebook page, it's like a professional dashboard. So sometimes messages come through, sometimes they don't. If I don't answer your messages, don't be like, don't take that like personal, because it's not. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just you have to like log in different. I don't fucking deal with it a whole lot. But, fuck yeah, he sent me fishing pictures. I need to take some more fishing. I need to go fishing. That's a good idea. Fucking weather's been dog shit. Fucking fish are smart. Right now is when all the walleye are spawning or just finishing up, and it's raining to beat shit and muddy, and you can't even get to the fucking banks to cast, and I can't afford a boat because I'm poor. So I spend all my money on little planes and tanks and shit. Anyway, yeah, and I'll load it up. I want to get. I think. How about I do this? We just opened a merchandise store. We just opened a merchandise store at WTF Nation Radio and US Army WTF Moments, and I haven't really checked it out. I'll be brutally honest with you. I've been fucking busy the last couple weeks with my own shit. When I get 100 members in the Discord group, I'll do a drawing, and whoever wins can pick a shirt or something from the deal. My treat. That'll be maybe I'll give away. I know they did some like smoke pit gear. I'll do like a smoke pit shirt or something for after we get 100 people. I'll do a drawing, and I'll do it on here, and so you guys can like, I don't know, maybe win live or some shit. That'd be cool. So that's what we're going to do. When we get 100 people, when we get the first 100 in the Discord group, I will do a giveaway. And I will why don't I do this too? Why don't I do this too? How many people do I have following my radar page? Do. Followers? I have 299 followers on WTF NR radar. So if I can get 300, I will put everyone's name in the thing. Put everyone's name in like a deal. Random number generator. And give away a shirt or something. Okay? So, yeah, I'll do that. If I get 300 followers on there, I'll do a giveaway. So, yeah. Sounds good. I'll give away a shirt or something. So 299 followers. So one more follower and I'll do that. Yeah. So we'll do 100 on there. Heath, you're going to the Gulf of America fishing? Dang, I want to go fishing in the ocean so fucking bad. I want to go so bad, dude. That'd be cool. That sounds like way more fun. God, I wish I wasn't so far away, or I would. I would. I'd bring the beer and the bait. Or do you guys catch your own bait when you're doing that? Oh, dude. So I had to go to the VA. So like I said, it's been like raining basically nonstop here for the last like month, right? 2 weeks. And I had to go in. I had physical therapy for my back, and they're fucking with my sinuses and shit. That's probably why I sound all stuffed up and whatnot. And it was raining, dude, and like the whole parking lot at the VA was full of worms. And there was like a bunch of old vets out there picking up all the worms, putting in coffee cans and shit. I was like, damn, that's what I should be doing. Should fucking get some worms. I'll go fishing. I don't do that though. I should have. I don't have any coffee cans. I don't drink coffee anymore. I drink Mountain Dew. Holly says she has a Gulf of America t-shirt, has Trump wearing a sombrero eating a taco on it. Nice. It's awesome. But yeah. Oh, we catch our... Oh, so you catch like little fish and use that to catch big fish, like use cut bait and shit? That's cool. That's cool. We can't do that here. But there's nothing around here that is big enough to eat cut bait anyway, really. I mean, I have people that sign... I know guys that sign for minnows and shit, but I don't do that. Man, mainly because I don't have time. I don't have fucking time. I kind of get to sneak away for a couple of hours, and then I get to go fishing, then I don't get to go fishing again for like 2 weeks. So I just stop by the fucking bait shop. I cheat. I stop by the bait shop, get like a dozen night crawlers and like some leeches or some shit, and then head out, hit the lake. This time of year, it's minnows and grubs and shit. But I started using mealworms. That I steal them from my chicken feed. Get some fucking dried up mealworms. Those work pretty good too. Oh, you use cast nest? Okay, yeah. That's a good idea, dude. We just don't. We don't need. Like I said, there's not. I don't get to catch big honking cool fish like groupies or whatever you guys catch down there. Fucking, we get like walleye. We get like a 21-inch walleye or some shit, and that's a good day. Most of my fish are like this. Most of my fish is probably smaller than the bait that you're using. I'm all happy to catch a fucking perch and shit, and you guys are fucking like, that's bait. I don't know what are you catching bait for? It's all good, though. It's all good. But anyway, yeah. Fucking, I'm excited. I'm excited to do a giveaway. I want to give out some shit. So, yeah, I'll do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting to get fucking 300 at $2.99. Give me 300 followers, and I'll do a. Oh, you guys are listening. I just got 301. All right, yeah, tight. So what I'll do, because I don't know how to do this effectively. Select all or some shit, and I'll do a giveaway. We'll figure it out. Everybody who's and I have, like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for 7 years. So there's probably people on here who like this thing like 7 fucking years ago, and we're like, oh, tight. And then I they're gonna get a T-shirt. They're gonna get an email from me saying, "Oh yeah, you liked my radar page. Here's a T-shirt. Tell me your size and your address." Oh yeah, it's Memorial Days this year. Yeah. Just re-spooled 65 braid, dude. I use like fucking 8 to 12 pound test. Memorial Day, yeah. Memorial. That's graduation weekend. I'm gonna be busy that week too. I'm only gonna be out like 2 weeks this month. What day is Memorial Day? Let me look. Because that's a good question. Memorial Day 2025 is May 26th, Monday, May 26th. And yeah, I think my daughter graduates that Sunday. Yeah. So May 26th, Holly, is Memorial Day. Oh, God, it's just spring. I just, it feels like yesterday was Christmas. It just feels like this has just been boom, 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 boom. Yeah, well, Mother's Day, Holly, you can't forget Mother's Day too. That's coming up in a couple weeks. We got a Mother's Day it up, then you can Memorial Day it up, and then you can 4th of July it up. Fucking caca. What day of the week's the 4th of July on this year? 4th of July. July 4th is on a Friday this year. Huh. All right, then. Type. You don't celebrate Mother's Day or your birthday. Oh, okay. Duck more. I'd like to talk more, but I'm going to go pick up the wife. All right, James. Well, enjoy your wife, dude. Enjoy spend time with your wife. That's a good idea. My wife's at work tonight, so I'm going to hang out with her. So that's why I hang out with you guys. Wednesday she works. Wednesdays I'm down here. So it works out good. It's all good for everybody. But yeah. But yeah, everyone send me your shit. Don't forget to send me your shit. Sign up for you guys. Now you guys just liked Radar page. Send me what you guys are doing for hobbies, so I can set it all up. Let's see. Oh, someone fucking sent me. I need to send some. No, I will wait. I will wait because I just got I got a question about the baby. Text to talk. Text has to be legal, dude. Okay, hold on a second, Keith. If it's something that's going to get you in trouble, then don't send it to me because I can't put it on here. But if it's like growing weed, that's legal and like what, half the states now? It's legal in South Dakota to grow weed, and South Dakota is pretty fucking conservative as long as you have the card. As long as you pay for a card. You know what I mean? So if it's like growing weed or some shit, if you have like a meth lab in your basement, don't fucking tell me that. I don't want to get nobody in trouble asking for a friend. I get that. Like, oh yeah, we human traffic or some shit. No, I don't know. But yeah, no, as long as you don't have like a meth lab or some shit. Like if it's questionable, no, I don't want to, no. But if you, like I said, like I actually have a really good friend of mine, and that is his hobby, medicinal meth. It's medicinal. Sir, that's a chocolate donut. Anyway, he grows weed, but his shit, like, actually factually, like, he fucking is like the scientist. He's like the weed growing scientist. The people, everyone has that buddy. They know that, right? They know that person who like fucking is in their basement, like fucking splicing genes and shit to make like the perfect weed plant. Everyone has that stoner buddy. Cockfighting? You know what? That's fucking bullshit, Heath. Cockfighting. I didn't even learn that it was with fucking chickens until like 3 weeks ago, dude. That's like 2 years of training down the toilet. It's fucking bullshit. Moonshine in the kitchen? Is it? Holly, it's gotta be for personal use. Yeah. Taxation is theft. As long as you're not, as long as you're paying the revenue, man, you're fine. I don't give a fuck. Or it's for personal use. That's weird too to me, like how fucking moonshine is all of a sudden because it's kind of fading in popularity now. But remember a couple of years ago, it was like fuck yeah, moonshine, and like they have fucking jars of moonshine at the liquor store and shit. I mean, they still have it, but that was crazy. Had that fucking show. God, who was that one dude? But what's that name? Like dude with the fucking beard. They've been making moonshine since like the fucking 30s and shit. What about cockfighting at the local Tony's Fabulous Bar? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Send me a video. It's like sword fights, like on a Navy carrier or some shit. Yeah, it's booming in Gatlinburg. I bet it is, because that's like the heart of moonshine country, isn't it, Holly? Like that's like where that shit all. Is that dry though? Is that dry down there? Those cotton candy grapes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Popcorn Sutton. Yeah. Yeah, that dude, man. He passed away though, didn't he, Holly? I think he passed. I think I saw that he passed away. I mean, the dude was like 1,000,000 years old, and he was like a legend. But that dude on Yellowstone too, the one who was like making the spurs and shit, he actually died before the episode aired. Hope it's not dry down there. That's what she said. Right? Even Dolly's niece has a distillery. I believe it. And that's good. You know what? Like, I think, to me, I don't like moonshine. I don't like drinking. It's a little bit harsh on the old radar guts, but I think that's cool. I think that's a really good way, because that's a culture thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's cool to keep that stuff alive. No. Sue Lance Killip said no. No to what? That dude died? Popcorn Sutton? I'm going to Google him. I got to know. I got to use my Googles. Popcorn Sutton. Oh, he's the author too? Yeah, he died in 2009. Huh. What was the cause of his death? I need to know. Oh. Sutton died by suicide. Why are you making vagina jokes? Because that's what someone else said. I just read what someone else said. I don't. Why not make vagina jokes? I'll make all the jokes. Oh, his daughter is the author. Okay. There's been multiple deaths on moonshiners. Popcorn took himself out, and Jim Tom passed of old age. Yeah, because I was just reading that Sutton died by suicide in March of 2009, rather than report to federal prison after being convicted of offenses related to moonshine and illegal firearm possession. Since his death, a new company and associated whiskey brand have been named after him. That's unfortunate for him. I also, and I don't know what the charges were. I wonder, like, I'm sure it was probably a tax thing, right? But that sucks. 62 says put the 62-year-old dude in prison for fucking making a little bit of money. Kenny Law passed too. That sucks. I don't like hearing about people. I mean, okay, well, death is part of the life cycle. I understand that, but it still sucks. You mean a dry down their vagina joke? I read a dry down their vagina joke that someone else made. Sue, I'm sorry if that's an opinion. I'm sorry if you don't like that. But if that's the worst thing I've done today, I'm sorry. I need a soundbite of Pookie saying taxation is theft. Yeah, I do. Patrick, you're right. I do need that. Because it's not as effective coming. And Pookie is like the. God, he's such a fucking cool dude. Pookie is such a cool dude when it comes to. Like, he. I remember the first time, the very first show I was on was with him. It was, oh God. It was a Sunday night show. and Pookie was the normal co-host on there, and they were talking about like eating snakes and shit, and I was like, nah, dude, I'm a fuck pussy. I ain't eat no snakes. And he's like, yeah, dude, I'll just grab a fucking snake and like eat it. And he's fucking serious. Pookie's a fucking real deal, man. Pookie's awesome. I love Pookie. But anyway, yeah, Key said he made the joke. It's whatever, dude. Like that. That's that. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like, oh, the truth based for. But everyone's fucking. You say what you want. Like, I'm sorry that if something offended you here, but like, I'm all about I'm the thick skin brigade. Fucking, it's a joke. Anyway, whatever. That's why it's literally called a joke. Sorry about it. I should say sorry about it more. I forget about saying shit like that. Anyway. Fuck, dude. 6:43 already. This hour's going quick. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, do I need to play the disclaimer? All right, I'll play it. Hold on a second.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or US Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
All right. So there's a disclaimer. So anyway. Yeah, back to the story. Oh, where are we at? Oh, talking about fucking moonshine. I can't drink moonshine. I just can't. I've never been good at it. I've never been good at drinking. Oh. Oh, tired. Anyway. Oh, so coming up too here, it is May. And May 9th, or Thursday, May 8th, is VE Day. So here in about a week, and I'm not going to have a show. VE Day was the day of the Nazis capitulated in the Second World War. Victory in Europe Day, 1945. It's been 80 years since the end of the Second World War. Since the end of Europe. Yeah, I'm in Mountain Time. That's right, Keith. I'm in Mountain Time. So it's 6:45 here, 1845. So Thursday, May 8th is the celebration. There'll be some parades and stuff. So, you know, we those of us who study history, you know, we defeated the Nazis on that day. So there'll be some things going on, hopefully. I know that the UK is going to have some parades. The Russia always has their parades. Did we get it done in time for Trump? Wanted to have a parade too, but I think it was more a combination of his birthday and I think it was the Victory in Europe Day. June 14th. I don't know when his birthday is June 14th. I don't know when he wanted to have the parade. I don't know if they're going to have it or not. I don't know. Sudlow intermediate vocal music. Okay. Anyway. But I don't know that we're going to have a parade or not in the United States for a VE parade or a VJ Day parade. VJ Day is in August. I believe it's August 14th. Oh, the official is September 2nd. Many countries celebrate August 15th as VJ Day. That was the surrender terms. But September 2nd was the official end of the war. That's when the USS Missouri floated in Tokyo Bay and they signed it. That's crazy. We just fucking floated our big ass battleship in there and be like, you can come up here and sign these fucking papers. We're fucking done. That's fuck crazy. Anyway, my fucking back's killing me. It's part of the reason I'm getting so distracted and getting shitty. So I'm gonna start just wrapping her up. Hey, look, I don't think we have any guests coming up. Go to my deal. Cut sheet. Bam. No, we don't have any guests coming up, which is cool. Ooh, people are throwing out the word Nazi left and right and center, but nobody called someone an Imperial Japanese or Fascist Italian. It's always the Germans. I think, James, here's the reason for that. Is we called the Nazis Nazis. And there was some other derogatory terms that were sent out for that. Okay, like, you know, the British all called them Huns, right? But the Japanese and the Italians, when we were fighting them, they the terms that were used for them, I'm not gonna say on the fucking radio. You know what I mean? They were more of a racist tone. We weren't that, and that to me, I think that's a more interesting term. That's a more interesting way to look at that. So we didn't call the Imperial Japanese or the Imperial Italians. We didn't call them. They didn't have a name like Nazis, right? They, you know, the Japanese were it was more of a racist derogatory term for them, which in 1945, in the 40s, that was okay. You could say that on the radio. You could have it on the movie screen. You know, you called them Japs, and there was way worse names than Japs. And I'm not going down that road, dude. And the same with the Italians. They didn't. And I wonder. I think, because at the time especially, and this is such a weird dichotomy in our society, the Germans have always had a large presence in the United States, right? Since basically the Revolutionary War forward. As we have different racial and ethnic groups show up, they're like hated, right? The Italians, right? The Poles, the Greeks, the Irish, the Japanese and the Chinese on the West Coast in particular. They really, really, really were hated because of their background, right? Because of their race, because of their ethnicity, all the things, right? And so when we went to war, in the Second World War especially, we didn't, I think that's the reason that they simply called the Germans Nazis, because they didn't want to, like, they weren't trying to villainize the Germans. They made that distinction between the Germans and the Nazis. They purposely didn't make that distinction between the Italians and the fascists, or the Japanese and the imperialists. Right? Because not every Japanese person, the Japanese by and large were more fanatical than just about anyone else, right? Because to them, their emperor was their god, which is a whole other case study I'm not going to get into today. But not all fucking Japanese people wanted war. Not all Italians, and not all Germans, and not all Americans, whatever. Although they did. Many Germans supported Hitler. Well, many Italians supported the fascists, but not everybody. Right? Not everybody so blindly followed their leader into war. There was voices of dissent in all the countries. But it's easier to fight and villainize people if you have a derogatory term to call them, right? So when you called the Italians derogatory terms, or the Japanese or whoever we were fighting, but they couldn't do that to the Germans because there was such a large German population. And honestly, look how many fucking German people of German descent went to war to fight the Nazis. Right? So you couldn't, you didn't want to villainize the people who were going to fight. You wanted to villainize the other side. And if you look around the country, a lot of white people look like the Germans. And they didn't want to do that. They couldn't do that. Like, something in their brain couldn't make that happen. Right? So, yeah, Sue said, I'm of German descent. I am too. I have some German in me. I have German and Norwegian in me. Right? And a lot of people, dude. A lot, and that's where, but not turn the century. There was a lot of anti-Irish, anti-Italian sentiment in the country. So it was easier to villainize the Italians than the Germans. And like I said, the Japanese, there was some Japanese Americans that lived on, in Hawaii or on the western coast of the U.S. But it was, I don't know. Morgan said she's definitely not German. That's cool. Good for you. And I think that's cool. I appreciate that nowadays with people. I think that's one of the good things that's happened from the DNA testing and all the things, right? All the 23andMe, Ancestry, all those things, right? Is people are better educated about where they're from. I think that's cool. I think that because some of those stories are lost over time. I've always been a big history person, and I think that it's too many babies coming from. Holly, I didn't know that was a thing. Isn't that why Holly says, isn't that why the military issued a statement telling troops not to take the Ancestry DNA thing? Too many babies coming up from wartime eras. Interesting. Huh. I never thought of that. But I think here's my retort to that, Holly, and maybe you can weigh in on this a little bit. Because a lot of our family trees and a lot of our oral history is lost to the generations. You know what I mean? So we look at my grandparents, right? And I remember my grandfather and him telling me stories and me being a teenager and being like, whatever, grandpa. Right? And now I'm asking my mom to tell me the things that she knows because I forgot. I didn't care. I forgot. Right? And so I'm kind of researching that stuff now that I'm a little bit older and kind of, but I think, and I look at my teenage daughters and my grandma Karen, my mom is trying to tell them things and they're not paying attention. They're like, okay, mom, okay, grandma, whatever. They're playing on their phone or whatever. And so I hope someday they're going to want to know their family history. But so with that 23andMe or the Ancestry DNA or whatever, you can kind of get some of that back. You maybe can't tell exactly when your great-grandparents came over and what ship they came on. Maybe you can. Maybe you can find that stuff out. But I think there's kind of been a resurgence into where are we all from. Susan, yeah, you're right, Susan. We are a country of immigrants, and we did screw over the indigenous peoples. And that's and I don't. Where I live, where I live personally, there's a lot of indigenous people here. And there is still a lot of resentment here. And I understand that. My family didn't go through that. So I don't know how to always react to that. I can't validate or invalidate the way other people feel due to their history. And it's hard for me to walk a mile in their shoes when we're so different. I try to be compassionate. I try not to be a dick. But in that same breath, my family came over well after that. And I think that there's a lot of healing that needs to happen in this country, and that's not happening. Well, you can't make it happen either. It has to be organic. It has to happen on its own. And that's unfortunate for everybody involved. Yeah. I think that is. I think you're right. We do have to keep trying on that. But I don't know. I think there's got to be some live and let live in there too. There's got to be some move past it. And that's with everybody. Everyone has a friend or somebody who is just hung up on their ex, right? And you tell them, just get over it, dude. Just get over it. You got to move on. Life's better when you get over it. And I think that sometimes that's just the way of life. And it sucks. It sucks. But as soon as you kind of start moving past it, your life gets better. Your outlook on life gets better. And if all people do is blame what happened to their family 200 years ago, sucks, but shit happens. Get over it. Not to be a dick, but, I don't know. I had a bunch of Irish family that got treated like shit when they got here, and that sucks for them, but I don't go around thinking that I need to fucking be mad at everyone. Let me see if I can fix this. Anyway, I gotta wrap shit up. I'm fucking dying. I gotta get up. Oh, something went wrong with loading the page. Great. Cool. Anyway, so it is Wednesday. It is 1900 my time. It is 2100 Eastern, 2000 Central, 1900 Mountain, and 1800 Pacific. You have been listening to me, Radar, right here on US Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. We have shows almost every night of the week. Tonight you've been listening to me right here on the Smoke Pit. I'm here every Wednesday. Tomorrow night is Ice and Spanky talking all things National Guard, Army, Reserve, retiree, with Sergeant's time. They'll be sergeanting. I'm sure they'll be talking about all kinds of cool shit. The happenings in the military. That's that show. Friday and Saturday this week are going to be gaming. Please show up, hang out for them. It's a good time. No, I appreciate you, Sue. I gotta be done, babe. My leg hurts. Oh, what kind of guests we looking for? All kinds of guests. I'm looking for all kinds of guests. I right now, what I really want to have for a guest is a VSO, a licensed and accredited VSO. I would love to get an actual factual VSO on to help answer questions of veterans have who are going through either the VA claims process or have navigated successfully the VA claims process and can help other people through the process. That's what I really, really, really would love to have on pretty quick. But we have musicians on, we have artists on, we have military leadership on. Community standards keep blocking me. I don't know why they do, Sue. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not blocked on me. I can see what you're saying. Anyway, those are the kind of guests that we're looking for. But if you've got good stories to tell, dude, hook it up. I'm in. I'm down. My show is kind of the catch-all for, because all of the other shows have like they're a sports show, or they're a pop culture show, or they're, a military-based show. My show's kind of a fuck all. I actually, factually, I don't even take notes. Everyone else, some people have scripts, some people have like notes that there's things they want to talk about, stories they want to talk about, stuff they want to discuss. I don't have that. I don't have that on my show. My show is wide open. My show is 100% shooting the shit with the audience and hanging out and telling stories and being good to one another. That's this show. So, yeah, I'm down, dude. If you have an idea for a guest, fucking hook it up. I don't know if you followed the radar page. If you did, Keith, send it in. If you want to be a guest, hook it up. And Soundmate James says a lot of great games just came out at once. What games? What games came out? Like actual sports games or like video games? What kind of games? Anyway, I haven't sworn. No, I don't. You haven't sworn on here. Oh yeah, you did drop some of those words earlier. That's right. He's right. Facebook's dumb like that. That's why I try not to say words. Anyway, let's see. Friday and Saturday are the gamers dudes. They'll be on, doing some live streaming, doing some. Let's see. They have like a game night on Saturdays where I think they play Magic. I don't know if they play. I work on Saturday night, so I don't get a chance to hang out. Sunday is a sports book. With Coach and Kingsmith. They'll be hanging out, talking about sportsing things. It is all kinds of playoff season. It's NHL, NBA playoffs going on right now. Baseball's up and running. NFL draft was last week. Shadur Sanders to the Browns, dude. Bruh, oh God, I feel bad for that dude going the Browns. Nobody wants to go to the Browns. Video games, apparently they all came out with all sorts of fun stuff to watch. Blueprints, Oblivion 33 something, and a shooter. I like I need to get back. I need to play some more video games. We should do that one night. We should have a video game night. Everyone talk about video games. Fucking fill me in on what I need to play. Dude, I kind of get on here now and play World of Tanks. And that's about it. And it's just because I've invested way too many years in World of Tanks. Anyway, let's see. Monday night is the aptly named Monday edition. It's the edition that happens every Monday. That's ICE. And we talk about current events. Tuesday night is Pop Culture Warrior with CQ. Talking about pop culture stuff. Marvel with Thunder. Was it Thunderbolts coming out pretty quick? Probably talking about that. Video games and stuff. He has some really, really cool guests come on. He has actors and directors and all kinds of stuff as guests. And then next week, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take it off. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be helping my son convalesce. So I'm going to have to take the week. I'll take the week off. He might be up. He might be up and running. I don't know. He's having some like surgery, and I don't know if he'll be good to go by then. I might have to work for him, or I might have to hang out with him. I'm not sure. So, but anyway, I thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like the WTF NR Radar page. I will share that link one more time. Bam. Like that page. I will be going through here, and I will get everything into a random number generator. And next week on the show, next time we have the show, I will do a drawing for someone to win a T-shirt. I will buy a T-shirt as a gift. And then the other one we're going to do when I get 100 people to like on the Discord, let me share the Discord link again. When we get 100 people on the Discord link, we will, oh, hold on. Let me do this. Boom, 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 boom. Say copy link. Bam. Paste. If you like the link, if you go to Discord, when we get 100 people, 100 followers on the Discord page, I will do another drawing of the Discord members to do a giveaway for some swag from the US Army WTF Moments shop. So go to the shop, go buy some swag, some Swaggy J. Yeah, Sue, absolutely. Yeah. Go up to that top, that Facebook profile, .php, whatever, that's WTF, that's my radar page. Like it, follow it, and yeah, send me a message on there. I'll absolutely try it with you. So, all right. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I'm sorry that I'm cutting this short. I'm in a way and I need to be done. So I think everyone has had those nights. It's fucking old back bullshit. Can't sit in this chair that long. So, I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. I'm going to play an outro song. It's called Turnpike Troubadour Southeastern Sun. It's a pretty good little tune there. So, I will see everybody soon. Thanks so much for being here, and shots.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or US Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.